On the story and other developments in the Middle East, let's go live now to Alex Traiman, the CEO and Jerusalem Bureau Chief of the Jewish News Syndicate, who's with us in Jerusalem this morning. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. So Netanyahu is vowing a severe response to the weekend attack. What's happening there today?
Well, right now, we still have not seen the serious retaliation that maybe many are expecting. There have been airstrikes inside southern Lebanon since the attack in Majd al-Shams, which killed 12 children playing soccer and injuring 16 others. And there are intensive diplomatic efforts right now between the United States, France, and others to try to get Israel to limit its response so as not to spark a much wider regional conflict.
And talk to us about the feeling among those living there at this point. We saw those images, how horrific it was to see the aftermath. What's the mood right now, Alex?
Well, people want to know what this war is going to develop into. Israel has evacuated over 80,000 of its residents since October 8th along Israel's northern border with Lebanon. People want to know when they're going to be able to go back to their homes, when quiet is going to be established, and also for the Druze community, which got hit in that major attack on the soccer field. They want to understand from the Israeli government, are their lives worth as much as the lives of the Jews who might be living in Tel Aviv if a rocket had hit over there? So I think that there's a lot of Israelis expecting a very serious response and just waiting to see if and when that's going to come.
Alex, there's still a push from the U.S. of a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. What's the latest on that conflict?
Right now, there's no new developments. There are talks going on, which have been ongoing for months between Israel and Hamas. It seems as though both sides continuing to change or modify the offers that are on the table. Israel reporting that Hamas has added about 29 different modifications to the deal. And at this point, it's hard to imagine what incentive Hamas actually has to reach a deal. For them, the longer this war drags out, the more international pressure comes against the state of Israel.
It's been quite a several months. Alex Traiman joining us live from Jerusalem on top of the latest there for us this morning. Appreciate your time, Alex. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.